A can or bottle, man?
Fucking can's way better. Come on. Because it's got the little,
The mountain?
yeah, the mountains, yeah. People point that shit out to me constantly. Oh, bueno, bueno, si está soleado, está super frío. Mira, bueno, ese sí está muy frío.
That's cold, that's the Rockies.
Oh, muy frío.
What is this?
I think that's to put it in the ear or something. That's some kind of fucking demon carving. Take that with you.
Like it goes in your ear?
I don't know where
Can
it
I
goes.
put it in my deaf ear? Maybe I can start hearing some other world shit.
It's handmade. It's out of bone or something. I don't know what it's for. It was in some my mom's shit. I think it goes in a holes in your ear or in your nose maybe. All these jackasses that have fucking metal shit in their face.
Oh, I thought you meant you could put it like in here.
No,
in your ear, like,
yeah, this is gonna go in your ear canal. Look, that's gonna be so comfortable.
No, not in
I
your
bet
ear
they sell
canal.
these at Walgreens.
Like this, watch.
Oh, you know what? It's a fishing hook. It's an Indian fishing hook is what it is. You're gonna get some kind of evil ass curse, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
What if I can hear again?
You start wanting to catch raw fish out of the city park and eating it right there.
Why you raw fish at the sushi restaurants?
No, but you just grab it and just bite it up. Old style.
Old style?
Imagine how it was before man learned how to use fire.
Let's pop these shits open.
All right, here's to this podcast. We hope they're getting better. We appreciate you guys watching. This is a big perspective, so take that in consideration with all your dislikes.
What are your dislikes?
Or how do I say it?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm tired as fuck. Well, we're here at the studio.
Let me look up some fucking UFO shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Let's get into UFOs again. These always seem to be a subject on our podcast in one form or another. The other one. So what's your opinion on UFOs then? What are their origins? What are they to you personally?
I want to believe, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything very convincing.
But okay, so you want to believe, and you think you can handle the reality of knowing, hey, there's shit that's flying around.
Well, there has to be shit, but I
But-
don't know if it's here.
But once it's actually said, yeah, here it is. This is it. How is it going to impact you mentally?
I'd be like,
No, project yourself. Think how you would be. How would you feel if it for real? Fucking alien just beamed right down in here and said, hey, you got some Coors Light? Fuck yeah. And come over and say, yeah, I'm an alien. I got my spaceship out back. You want to check it out?
the first thing I would think is like, hey, can you come on my podcast real quick?
Oh, shut up.
Let's go hang out. Just gonna put a camera.
No, I think the
talk
best thing,
things out.
if they're
Can
gonna,
you build me a car real quick?
If
I'll
they're
give a
gonna
fucking
fuck you
shit
up,
if you can build me a car.
if they're gonna fuck you up or plant satellites up in your ass or whatever, fucking, you might as well be open and friendly with it or not try to go all crazy. Fuck it. I mean, it is what it is.
Right?
But why not have an understanding or something? But no, what I think. No, you didn't even tell me your theory. What's your theory then?
What's my theory of
Your opinion of it. What are the origins? How real are they? What's your personal belief on it? Do UFOs in Mexico, do they beam up Mexicans? Or do they mutilate cows? Do they eat tacos on the street corners? What do they do?
I don't really hear personally people even talking about UFOs unless it's on TV or on the internet or something.
I got a story about where you're from, down there, Casa Grande's, right? I was with your uncle Baudilio, and we were driving down from Casa Grande's down to El Valle to go check somebody out. And dude, in Mexico, when you drive at night, I mean, it's night. It's like you're in the pit of hell. There is no street lights. There's no lights of houses and shit while you're driving.
So your headlights are that.
Dude, it's like you're in a horror movie. Just driving down the road.
One of the times I went to Mexico.
No, dude, it's bad, dude. It's bad because this kind of night, is fucking, and you could feel it. They had a bad vibe in it, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and we were like 3 hours driving, right? And anyway, Maldito's been around for a long time. That guy was a cop. He was the chief of all the cops there for years, even back in the 50s.
Goddamn.
And back then, you know what he used to do? He used to fight cattle rustlers. Him and his other cops that worked for him would go out these big ranches because back then, stealing cattle, there was a huge cattle places everywhere there. They raised hundreds of thousands of cattle for exportation at one time back in the past. And that was a big deal, stealing people's cattle and selling them or whatever, you know. And he had shootouts. Baudillo himself had personally killed probably over 15 people.
Oh, yeah.
Killed them, I mean, bam, like that. For real.
Because they're trying to steal cattle?
Well, during his job or a shootout, or they come to kill him, whatever, no matter what. I mean, it is what it is. But that's one of the dudes, that dude has shot a lot of people. Anyway, I was riding with him, he was telling me all these stories. And then he goes, he used to work in some town that was between those two towns when he was young. And they're farmers right up against this mountain right there, and that's where part of his area was. And this big metal thing would come real fast and then slow down and come over the top of the mountains. This is just south of Casa Grandes, right on top of the mountains, right? And he said this thing would come right on top of the mountain and be about 10 feet above the mountain, the actual mountain. And then a huge arc, like a welder, a fucking bright ass arc would shoot out of it into the ground. And it would go slowly over the whole top of the mountain, like a giant welder.
Like it's welding the mountain?
No, and then it'd take off. No, what do you mean welding? The thing was getting some kind of minerals or something out of the ground, dude.
Like through the rock somehow?
Yeah!
What the fuck?
Cutting the rock, taking shit out. And
what the fuck?
There's several people that seen that shit.
The rawness of minerals?
Well, we don't know, no. But here's the thing.
Minerals that we don't know how to use?
No, because where we fuck up is we think of UFOs like on our terms. Like, oh, they're intellect, or they're advanced, or they're not advanced, or they look like this or that. You can't think like that. You don't even know if they're even organic beings. They could be like beings of energy or inorganic beings or something from somewhere else like that. And and the things they do.
Object, it's an actual thing, right?
And the things they do and shit. We hold it on terms like, oh, they're going in the ocean, oh, they're doing this and they're not. But we don't know their real motives or why they're doing it. Yeah, all the time. They got lots of videos. Look on there. You're the fucking producer. You didn't pull nothing up yet.
In the ocean?
They going in and out of the ocean. Yeah, a lot of times they follow when they're flying over the ocean, and they wind up going in the ocean every time, and they never find them. But we're thinking that, okay, these are little aliens from other worlds flying here. But how do we know that? We can't pretend to know how they think or their reasons, or if they're even living type of things. They could be.
These are all recent, like from May of this year.
And fucking, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Because the Earth's got that gravity field all around it, right? A magnetic field, like a giant magnet. The Earth has, right? It's got the North Pole.
Yeah.
And the magnetic flow like that. But even magnetic current and stuff makes choices on which way to go and everything. And it's on a huge scale. How do we know that stuff like this isn't a byproduct of some kind of force or force field or something that's kind of intersecting with ours now, or something's going on? Because the only way we ever think about it, oh God, they're little fucking guys and they're here to fuck us up, or they're from Russia or something, and this little dude's flying around to fuck us up. And if they are, oh well, what are you gonna do about it? They're gonna fuck us up. But you can't reasonably just think like that all the time about it. You gotta kind of see it from a different perspective. I'm not saying a big perspective, because I know a lot of scientists aren't down for that, but it's just different perspectives are a good thing a lot of the times too, because if you take a different perspective on an issue or even shit you don't even think about, you can you find a different way of looking at things, and a lot of times you find a way of appreciating stuff or making stuff happen or something, you know, that you wouldn't. So what are your full stories you got? How recent? What are they? Are they the cigar shaped, giant tampon shaped ones?
Well, this one is from like May of 2021, and it's of U.S. Mysterious UFO disappears into the ocean. Newly leaked Navy video.
Holy fuck.
Pentagon investigates UFO sightings.
That looks just like a shiny... That looks like something falling, huh?
I don't know, it looks like a pizza.
Flying. It's a triangle, look at it.
It looks like a pizza.
No, a pizza slice. It's a flying fucking slice.
It's a fucking pizza slice.
See, that
cartoon.
That could be from like a different type of reality, or it's something is intersecting with our shit now that didn't used to, you know, for whatever reasons. And if that means that all this shit is from the center of the earth and they're coming and going like that, who knows? But I don't believe little creatures are in each one of them, and they're like just flying around like in a space movie. No, I think there's a different thing to them, dude. No.
I don't know. I'm still trying to see if they go.
Well, if there are any real aliens out there, and you want to check us out, let us know.
Maybe we can do a podcast.
Well, they're gonna fucking kill us anyway. At least we can just put it out there and get their point of view on stuff, right?
Yeah.
Get them baked and get their perspectives.
This is what we're talking about.
What's he talking about, right?
I don't care. Just want to see some footage. There we go, more pizza footage.
Because some of that shit, the way it maneuvers and everything, even living things.
Look at those. There's a bunch of them.
Even living things inside of them would die just from the way they're flying around, no?
Yeah, but I mean, us kind of beings, yeah. We don't know if that's probably not even spacecrafts.
How do we know those
are? Maybe those are actual beings.
Well, maybe those don't have anything in it. Maybe they're just drones from another place. You know what I mean? And they're sent just to work and go back.
Think of this. They say, they wouldn't be able to do that, but like animals and wild can probably run really quick and then turn real quick and do some shit, like our fish in the ocean.
Like UFOs?
So UFOs were beings just manipulating freaking.
You know, one time,
space.
Another time, a dream I had was I seen UFOs outside on where I used to work at night, since I always work third shift, right? And I looked up, and it was one of those nights in summer where the clouds are real low and the moon's right behind it. It looks like floating diarrhea on the water, but with a moon behind it. That type of cloud texture, right? Yeah. And I was looking at it, and part of the cloud went like this and just kind of veered just a little bit like that. And then I looked at it, and then it did again, and there was a shape to it. And then you seen it turn like this. It's like the UFO, or whatever the thing is, it projects an image in front of it, dude.
What do you mean?
It can project an image like a hologram in front of it, so it makes it a picture just like a cloud or anything. So when it's flying a cloud or anything, it's totally like a chameleon, mimicking everything. You can never see it. You know what I mean? Because it's got a constant projection.
Makes it look like it's a cloud.
Yeah, but it does it in 360 all around it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's cool.
And sometimes they're like in the clouds and they do that in there, fucking.
But wouldn't they, like the military?
Yeah, well, why would they just like floating on a cloud all slow? They're all about flying
Then again, if they have all the technology, then they probably would fucking be able to do that without us like detecting them, huh?
I don't know. Well, for sure they don't give a fuck if they're detected or not.
So none of our aircraft fucking
they know that they know that they can't fuck
around
with
it.
And you never know. Maybe they're smart enough, like, hey, these fucking humans are overrated. They're not worth the trouble. Let's just get what we need to get or whatever, and don't let them fuck with us and like that. You know.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna destroy themselves anyway. Let's just let it happen. Fucking aliens.
You know, it'd be so funny
What?
if we are like the Sioux. Earth is like the Sioux. So,
We'll sue what?
I don't know.
Like the Sioux who? What do you mean?
Like us humans.
We're in a zoo?
We're in a zoo to aliens.
You say sue like a West Sider. You get off your car too?
Get off the car.
You
Yeah.
say sue like I'm gonna sue you. I need an attorney, a
How
lawyer.
does it go?
Zoo with a Z.
Zoo.
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 Oh my god.
Am I saying it right?
Now you make a weird beagle face.
Zoo. Zoo.
Not Sue.
Zoo.
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 Z-O-O.
Zoo.
You get off your car, huh?
Yeah.
See.
We're in a zoo.
Your West Side dialect.
On Earth.
No, that'd be fucked up, but hey, you couldn't say we didn't deserve it or anything. We do that to every other fucking creature ever that we get a hold
Just
of.
think of things in the zoo. Because if they were caught in the wild, then that's something else. But like, there's animals that are born that are already in captivity in the zoo. So
But
that's
is
all
that-
they know. That's all they know.
But is that right? Just because you
What-
stole them from the wild and
It's
grew
not
them
right.
in here? It's not right.
I don't think it's right.
Because
That's all they know.
even if
so
they're-
what kind of a mindfuck it is? Like if we were
No.
like that,
Even
this is all we know, Earth.
Oh,
You
and
think
they
we
took
know
us
it all
to another
because we're
place?
like, oh, we traveled all of Earth, we know everything.
And then what happened?
But what if not? What if there's like other planets over there that are way bigger and different kind of life over there and shit, and we're just in a fucking planet where it's a zoo and they do fucking come here and shit and see us like, oh look what they do and shit, like an attraction. It could be like another space or time or dimension that we can't see them most of the time or something.
They understand shit a lot different than we do. And that doesn't mean they're more advanced. That just means they're different type of intelligent or life form. Not all life form. It's got to be organic. You know. They say. I mean, people say that's actually, but I firmly believe there's like inorganic life. There's a type of energy, type of thing. It's not like running around like giant lightning bolts and shit. But some type of energy, you know.
Some type of energy. I don't know. I want to believe. I'll be cool with them. So
Yeah,
I
no
know
shit.
there's probably a bunch of people that would be aggressive.
No, what if they just fucking vaporize you? They just fucking.
Well, then if they do, then they fucking do.
I know, so that's
I mean,
why.
not being friendly would not change that shit. They can just
No,
vaporize
right.
me.
No, fuck it. Why not? You're gonna gut me, fuck it, you know. It's 11 o'clock. How long have we been doing this?
I don't know, 20 minutes, 40 minutes.
We
Probably
started
40
at 10? We started at 9, no?
Damn. We've been doing this shit. Wow, we already changed battery once.
Damn, we kill batteries with me podcast, huh? See? It's not like people that just do a little quick, but oh, that's good for telling a couple more days. Like this, the bitch is editing that, huh? You're gonna have to show me how to edit.
It's not bad, but
I'm
the
gonna
thing,
get a
the thing
lap.
is, it is good that we do more so that way we can edit it.
Exactly. No, yeah, you gotta trim the bullshit out. There's not lots of bullshit, you know. It's about 90% beef, 10% fat.
Well, the one I uploaded, it was not even that much trimmed because it was, but it was not like a lot total because that was a 25-minute video trimmed down to 20 minutes.
But
So
you
there's still a lot of
still,
content there.
you still
And there's
gotta
still a
do
lot
the
of other videos there that I
do
need
that.
to edit.
Put those out one right after the other, even though they suck. Even though it sucks, kind of, it still lets them get to know us a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Even just enough so they can say, "Oh, fuck them jackasses." You know. But if anything, hey, we got the progressive
The progressive
Piñata.
pinata.
Yeah.
PP.
Weedy the piñata. Yeah, for next time I'm gonna have some shit here on the wall. I gotta do the show. You know,
Oh, that
I
show's
got some shit. Yeah, I got some shit picked out, and it'll be strong enough or wide enough even to put some little Christmas trees, small ones, for the Christmas edition. We'll have to do that sometime during the week, sometime before. Or I don't know. My schedule's open as shit. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to talk about shit like that. So.
Because I mean, like, what if they're thinking, like, I don't remember yesterday. And then I'm thinking about it, like, damn, that would suck. And then I'm thinking, like, shit, I don't remember yesterday.
That's like what I told you.
I fucking think that I remember.
That's what I told you that lady that was got all mouthy with me, that clerk, and then her manager, coworker, was this older lady standing beside her, like rolling her eyes as this lady's fighting with me about this some kind of bullshit warranty shit. And then she kept going on and on. I'm like, you know what? Sounds like you need a bong rip. And I just said it straight out in front of the whole line of people and shit. What you need is a bong rip. And then she went on like, what are you saying, or something like that. And then the lady looks at me, and I got eye contact with her, and I'm just ignoring the bitch. I'm looking at her, she goes, at this point, I need a goddamn bong rip. Like an 80-year-old lady, and she goes bong rip, like she knows what it is and shit.
I need a bong. I need shit.
Like this, I need a damn bong rip.
Since forever, right?
Oh yeah, I told you that time that I was at that one thrift shop up there towards Sun City, and I had a couple things I've been looking for, and I got them. There's only one dude ahead of me, but there's this old lady, ancient, working there, dude, ancient. And then the dude in front of me's got a roll of wire, and she's like, you don't got a price on that? You don't remember that? And the guy's like singing to himself. He's like half there, like, no. And I'm thinking, oh God. And then I think, well, she'll just fucking make something up. So she locks her register, and she steps out of her little booth thing, slowly, hugging the side. And I think, okay, she's gonna use the phone or something. And then she starts walking back, but she's taking slow, she's like this. And then she'll stop. Click! Like she's calling the manager, but she's got this old raspy, dry voice. She's like, click! And I'm thinking, no, come on, I want this shit, come back, come on.
Like she can't even yell?
No, I start thinking, dude, I'm gonna wait half an hour because it's taking her, she's still walking towards the back, calling his name. And I go, she goes past those couches, I'm leaving. And she'll pass it, I go, no, if she gets close to that door, I'm leaving. And then she gets close to the door. And she opens it, and I'm like, fuck, bro. And I just leave my shit on the shelf.
You just leave.
Yeah, but, you know, when they need me on everything, and I'm not putting them down or nothing, it's just the realization, once you get old, I mean, way, way old, it's a different world, and everybody's gonna get there someday. I mean, if things go right and all that, but it's something you gotta deal with mentally, progressively, you know? You have to accept it, and so a lot of people don't accept it and fight it, or get stuck in religious views about it and everything, and they waste a lot of years in the end, either hating or feeling abandoned, or preaching, or making sure they're gonna be on that cloud in the sky, living up there for the rest of the time. They're immortal.
The cloud in the sky?
Well, they're praying for their immortal soul.
Well, think about it like this. The
all
cloud
the
in
people,
the sky?
they think they're gonna be left forever up in the sky with a God that some people get in, not everybody. And the ones that talk shit to them, they're gonna fry in hell. All the rest of us, we're gonna fry in hell. And all the people up in the clouds are going to be like, yeah, we told you so. We told you so. You don't study the Bible the right way. Now you're frying in a lake of fire.
Dude,
and
I'm just baked enough for this perspective of everything you just told me.
Is it that complex?
Dude, check this out. You just said they want to live in the fucking clouds in the sky.
Forever.
You just said there's fucking spaceships that have clouds.
Oh, no.
Fucking around it.
Don't
that
tell me
look like a cloud.
The Christians are aliens?
And you said there's fucking... You said there's spaceships that go into the ocean down.
Yeah.
To hell.
Those are
so
people
there's
going
Democrats that are either going to go up there or down there. And the Republicans are either going to go up there or down there. There you go.
They're all of us are going down there. Everybody, both sides.
Aliens down there and aliens up there, and that's where we're going.
No,
That makes sense.
No,
too.
I think
you could tie
every religion's got that kind of shit. But you gotta be realistic. We think a lot of ourselves, like we're real divine and everything. Yeah, we're a miracle in many ways and everything. But to hope and think, I mean, to live a good life and not be mean to people and shit. Yeah, I get that, you know, being religious in that type of way. But it never stays that type of way. That's just the way it gets in at first, and then it gets insidious after that. You know.
And people think everything's so normal, but we're just like one catastrophe away from being primitive again.
You believe that shit?
Dude, I mean, like any fucking rock can hit the earth, super volcano or something, you know?
Fuck that. What I say to all you out there, have a big stash of something, die high.
Or all the dumb people out fucking the smart people.
Die high. You either have a bunch of mushrooms or something, and the place is blowing up, and that's it, whatever. Going out like this, fuck it. Die high.
Die high.
I want a shirt, yeah, that's a good saying, die high.
Die.
And have like a skeleton in the back, you know, smoking a big bomb or something. Or half skeleton that's almost gone. No, the specter of death, the Reaper's doing that, yeah. Even better. The Reaper hitting a bomb.
The Reaper? I like that priest hitting that bomb. That is
Yeah.
a classic video.
Oh, I fucked up so
I'm
many
gonna add that video at
people.
the end.
Once I said that too, a lot of them get annoyed. Not because they're real hard in their views, but they spend every Sunday 2 hours at the Catholic Church or whatever like that. All I know is keep the bong red hold. So I send that thing, and then they send back to me, blasphemy, blasphemy, you're going to hell for that. And it's like, well, that's just the plus for you. That's how you guys get off with people that refuse to believe like you stuff. You can enjoy in the idea that you're gonna fry in hell and you'll be able to enjoy in their suffering the rest of the time.
Right?
No, but only humans are gonna design shit like that. You know what I mean? That's how you know. I mean.
No, what I mean is like if fucking they can bug you all the time and try to be like, join my religion, join my religion, join my religion. This is why it's good.
Yeah.
All the other ones are worse. This one's the best.
Right.
Yeah, if they can fucking bug you like that, then we have the right to make fun of it too.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Religions and shit.
I'm not gonna bash anything. Everybody, I know everybody's gotta have beliefs. It's a human nature. And
Can
stuff
I
like
say fuck religions overall? Because you could say like, oh,
No,
you're
because
disrespecting
we're-
my religion.
no,
but if I even
no,
if I
it's not
say
respecting.
on this religion, I can still be disrespecting other religions.
we
Because this
can't-
religion will shit
No,
on that religion.
no. I mean, it's not so much as the religion. Like I
They
told you.
shit on each
No,
other.
no. It's like I told you earlier. These are just decisions and beliefs and thoughts of them personally in a group form. You know what I mean? How
But
can you
at the
take
same time,
take
shitting
it so
on each
literal?
other. On
Well,
each
that's the
other's
nature.
religions.
The nature of the religions is to control people and stuff. That's it, you know. In my opinion, I don't know. I mean, that's been said. I don't want to take any hard opinions, but I don't know. I mean, and if you look back on history on all of them, all the religions, the big ones, they spent a lot of years and killed thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, put to the sword because, hey, they're not believers. And at the same time, they're cutting all these people's heads off. They're saying God's on our side. His hand of God has chose us because we won the war. That we're victorious because God led us, because He's on our side. And they kill everybody, and that went on forever.
Dude,
And that's the base of this
a long time
shit.
ago, the churches would kill someone because they
Everything.
thought the world was round, which it is fucking round. Just because the church, or was it?
It's just
because they thought the fucking universe rolled around the earth instead of the earth going around like the fucking sun.
No,
And
that's the thing,
they'll kill
because
people
once
because
they write the
believe
Bible,
otherwise.
once they write the Bible or the book and everything, they gotta defend it all the time. And if something goes against it or anything, it's like they gotta go squash that right away because they want to control what you believe exactly and how you believe it, and they want you to think you gotta go to the church and do all the stuff and give them the money and everything, so you have a link to God and you can pray through them like that, and you need that, you know. But it all comes down to, like, for how many hundreds of years did they have huge boxes, the churches, that all the rich people back then and everything, and the castles and all that, wanted to be sure that they're going to go to heaven, because just like nowadays, it was the same way. Oh, well, I killed 1,000 people from this country, and I did this. How much would it cost me to absolve my sins? And they would go in front of a bishop, or sometimes even in front of the Pope, and pay a thing to have their sins absolved, because the Pope and them are the hand of God, because they're the ones right at the top of power, and they're in power because God chose them.
So they could be like, I want to kill 1,000 people and take a city down. I took all their gold.
Yeah, I
give
break
you
all
a
their
little bit,
kids, I took
a
them
little
all.
bit of that gold
Yeah.
to appease the gods.
Yeah, and you check it out. They write out a big form, and they have it, their documents, and it's saying all that shit that they're absolved of, and it's signed by the church and the Pope and all that shit. All right, there it is, and you pay, and that went
So
on for a
basically, it's
long
paying
time.
a tax.
And not just that, big huge boxes.
God says it's okay to raid places as long as you tax. You pay your tax to God, your seed money to God.
Well, if God
So the
is,
seed money's been working since forever.
well, if God is the head of the church and everything like that in reality, and not this being that we're appeased, because you think something that created everything and is involved in everything is interested in any of our Mickey Mouse drama lives and shit personally? Come on. What being would be like that?
Right.
It's stupid for us to think like that, selfish that we envision that and invent that type of thing.
Like
and push that
Rod.
right. No,
Oh,
no, you owe Jesus. I had a guy come here that saying, nope, you owe Jesus Christ. He died for your sins. I go, what did I sin? We're all sinners. We're all
Like,
sinners.
bitch, we're gonna
I
fucking
go-
die too?
I
So
get
when we're die, we're even, or what?
I go-
He died for our sins?
No, I get it. I gotta feel guilty because he died for my sins. I go, according to you. No, that's the word of God. And where did you get that word? In the Bible. And
Like,
then
this
God
motherfucker
was
died
the
when we were
Bible.
all even born,
I go-
he died for my sins.
I thought a bunch of different dudes at different times in history wrote the Bible. Not God. Yeah, but they were prophets. And so they were just dictating, God was just taking, hey, write this down. No, they were testaments. Because the more complex the heavier the religion, the more ways you can flip it around and make yourself stay in that type of state. But you can, when you're really buried in that shit, there's no room for imagination. You can't imagine anything else except the parameters of that book and what it says, and you gotta abide by this. So once you join that and believe that, you know, your heart, I want to say your heart collapses, but your heart collapses in a way, spiritually. Because look, how are you going to realize or define anything from that point on? Everything's going to be God related. That's a blessing. Oh, you're like, and that's as much as you're going to do. Each day is going to be the same as the next till you die. And the whole time, I'm believing in there, and I'm going to be up in those clouds with my God, floating around forever and ever. That's where I'm heading. Because, you know,
That sucks.
I mean, I get people believe it and all that. I don't personally, but because I see it kind of that way, but that's just my personal opinion, you know. I'm not trying to bash people getting together or living in the same type of way.
If it makes them
that.
happy too.
Yeah,
but
but look, I know hardcore murderers and shit that did a lot of years in prison.
Turn religious.
Yeah, and even though they're whack and they want to preach all kinds of shit to you, still they're not. They change. It changed them mentally and stuff, because somebody that's psycho and killing people needs something small like this so you don't have a view of stuff. You can have an opinion or anything other than just much, you know. And for people that are whack like that, they need something like that, you know.
Fuck, man. And well, you can't get under their skin because they change.
Oh no, they'll fucking kill you dead.
But
Those
what
dudes are
if
pretty
they
dead.
fucking change your life and they're living under the Lord? Still kill your ass? The fuck?
Well, if you rile them up, they do because they have.
Yeah, that's
Anybody that has will
because he
do
said
it.
they're trying to fucking like, oh,
No.
Oh,
they
wait,
don't
oh.
use it as a scam, but
oh,
they're
well,
better
you need to
person.
come to church to save my life, but I need you to come because, and he's like, nah, I'm good. No, but you're not good if you don't come to church. And we're like, did you rape? I didn't rape. Did you rape? Then I'm good. I don't have to go to church.
Did you rape? What does that mean?
No,
In
because you
prison?
said because like you said like murders or like let me change it up. Like you told me, did you murder? Yeah, I didn't murder, so I guess
What?
I don't have to go to church, huh? Those people that you said that.
No, but God saved me. God turned me around. I'm born again, and I want to share that joy with you.
Well, that I'll
But,
be.
but first, you know, you need to tithe your seed. Have you tithed your seed? Have you sent in your tithing?
Save money too.
No, they're asking for a tithing. What a tithing is a gift of grain, like in the olden times. And that gift of grain supplies other people and grows into a big abundance. So if you want abundance in our life, you need to start your tithing and send in your seed money. And we'll do a special prayer for you. Okay? So send in that money. We're doing special prayers for 300 people. 300 people, special prayers that only you will receive. So send in that money. Ain't that how it goes?
Yeah.
We're gonna register our own church. I'm ready to do a church,
dude.
dude. Come on, the Weed Church, and the Weedy will be our pastor. I'll put a little collar on him like a preacher, and then we'll just run that video of that guy hitting bongs on a projector behind us.
But the seed money could actually be just actually buds. Or
No, yeah.
seeds.
So buy the best pre-rolls. To buy products that we would normally go check out, and we could just review them, not give them like the maker's name, or not to say, well, this says it's this and this. And here we go, because we like to invite you to be like that with us, because this is big perspectives after all.
Right. We only smoke fire.
That was fire. I'm fucking. My eyes are fucking bleeding, dude.
Let's call it a podcast.
But how much time do we got on this?
I have no idea.
Dude, you're the production dude. Don't you got it on your